Hi everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we're doing a personal reading for a client that will represent the sign of Cancer. Now, we do have a number of other signs and questions for this reading today. So, I feel that we are going to do mini readings for all these people that you're asking me about. Okay. Um, I'll, I'll already ask the universe um, to give me the signs of what it is I need to do for you and what direction to flow within this reading today. As always, prior to the recording, I call into the universe with my clients' personal information because they remain private at all times. As well as predictions, you already know how it goes. When it comes to predictions, certain predictions cannot and will not be changed because it is the path that you have to take in this physical life. Um, Certain predictions can and are allowed to change to an extent if you align yourself emotionally and spiritually in all counts. Now, I was going to look and see which way I was going to start, but I guess now we're ready. Okay, we're just going to see what does it flow for, who does it flow right now. So right now, I feel that it's flowing toward um, the widow of your loved one. Okay, it's how I sense the energy. So you've asked number of questions, and I'm going to say plainly in overall aspect of the energy, is it going to work? Yes, but can something work and be definite, a definite thing? We do the best that we can when we put the rituals out there. Okay, so for now it feels to me that is the definite situation. Would she find out that is you? No, she will not. Okay. um I definitely feel that she's going, because believe me when I say this, you're not the only person that she's been trying to do certain things to. There is another person, two other people that she's been doing these things to. Okay. um so if anything is coming back to her, which it is, which it will, she is not gonna be certain to know from what angle it's coming in or from who it is. She might even feel the need that something is not going in her favor because of circumstances that are happening in her life. And so when we return to sender, when we return certain rituals to the person that is doing them, they get the same actions being done to them. So it might feel to her that she probably did something in the wrong way and it backfired on her. Okay. It always comes, they always take it in a different way. So no, she's not going to be aware that it is you, even though she is, um, how do I say it? Um, she's going to have some issues in her love life, in her family life, or whatever children she has as well. Um, she's going to go through dishonesty. She's going to go through lies and deceit, probably in love relationship. She's going to go through similar things that you've been going through, not being able to sleep, feeling haunted, feeling depressed, feeling like something is holding her back, pulling her back, and things like that. And we definitely feel that she will be going through these energies of not feeling right within herself and within her physical space. So it is doing the sender ritual back to her. Now, we definitely see that within her energy, we see some negative energies around her, probably because of what she plays with and does. So, besides that, we definitely feel that in this year, she's going to have the beginning of something happening within herself that it might even cost her to have a whole new outlook of life. Okay. I would be very surprised that because of everything that, yes, we've done and certain things that are backfiring to her, that she might even have like a second guess of her life, what she's doing with her life that is not going the proper way. Okay. That when she at one point was happy and everything, family was good and all, that things are just not coming in the way that it should be for her. And well, of course they're not, because again, we're sending everything back to her so she can feel it probably 10 times more than what she has made you suffer. Okay? So if they want to play dirty, then yes, we will do just the same. Okay? Um, Sometimes, and unfortunately, the people that suffer are her loved ones, and we see it here. Okay? If when you do something wrong to someone that it's against their energy and it's against their beliefs and it's against uh, authority of the higher self, and act on their behalf, taking charge of everything without knowing, the consequences of things. We definitely feel that, the heavens, the universe, the ethers, whatever, they become to our favor to punish the persons that hurt someone that does not deserve the hurt and the pain that they've been caused. Okay? So it is in our favor for sure. Okay? Now, let me see. To your loved one on the other side, do we see her? We are doing the best that we can for the spiritual side when it comes to your loved one on the other side. So let's see what's coming in with that. We should stop contacting that energy. For now, yes. But for now, yes. Okay. But we definitely feel that she is going to be taming herself the best way possible to not interfere with his energy. And I feel that she's going to be doing those things only because of the things that are backfiring to her. Okay? The things that are consequently her own actions are being done to herself, to her life, and to the loved ones around her. So for now, there's like a hold in the energy trying to interfere with the loved one on the other side. For sure. Okay? Can this be a long lasting? Let's see. Can this be a long lasting? It's going to be for a while. Okay? It's not giving me a straightforward answer on that. So, she might even have recognition of thinking about him, reminiscing and things like that, feeling sad and things like that. But to be tapping on his energy in the way that she was before we did the rituals, it's telling me no. Okay? Let's see. Yes, and also she's going to start seeing somebody else, dating somebody else, which that's also another dilemma that she's going to be going through for a while there. And it's going to be a life situation happening in her life. It's almost like she puts one foot forward and then something happens and it's 3-4 foot backward. So she's going to have a hard time starting something within herself. I don't know if it's a business or life changing within her love situation, with family, home environment, things like that. She's going to have a little bit of everything acting out on her, against her, because of everything that has happening. So, and all these things are going to keep her busy enough to want to even bring forth the energy of your loved one from the other side. Okay? Definitely. So we definitely see that she's going to be away for a while. She's going to be, you see this? It's telling me point. She's going to be away for a while. Try not to reach this energy. Okay? So let me see. Can we get an absolute? Yes. All the things that she's been causing you, it's going right back in to her. Okay? She's going to be working on other things and probably other people. She's going to be busy doing other things within herself, to other people or to her life or whatever it is. She's going to be on the opposite end of you for a while. And I will say that anytime she's going to try to attempt the energy of your loved one from the other side, she's going to hit a roadblock. Okay? She's going to have a roadblock. There's going to be a roadblock. She's not going to be able to perceive his energy. Okay? Let me see. For how long? Well, I will say that for now, we're safe. I want to say that, for the 9 weeks, maybe even 9 months, but we definitely see that this energy of his will be safe from her at the very least for most of this year, till all the way till September. Okay? Yep, all the way till September. Okay? For now, we can look that energy when we get closer to that, or, 9 weeks from now, we can look at it and see if it's still within that mind frame, or can it be expanded to the ninth century, or 9 months, or 9 years. Okay. Okay, now let's see, what was the other stuff? I'm trying to do mini readings for all these things that you asked me. Let me see, where are we? Bear with me if I put pause, because I'm going as well into the emails questions that you have for me. And let's see. Oh, does he? Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me see this. Where are we? Okay. So when it comes to the loved one, is he aware of the things that have been done? Yes, he's aware of everything that it gets done in the physical life. Okay. They are aware. Can they interfere? To an extent, they do the best that they can. Whether it reaches us or not, it's a different situation. But they always try to find ways to help us in a direction that is best fit us or protect us. Okay. He is very much so aware of the trifling things. This is a trifling card in different manners, in different forms, that person has been trying to do, and trying to get you in the dark side, in all the things to ruin everything around you. As full as she was, and as full as she was, it's not successful. At the same time, it's also letting me know that he's like, you know what, my baby girl, she got it. She's in control of things. Okay. He has been in a standstill emotion toward all these actions. He has tried not to interfere in the work that has been taking place. Okay. He knows that it's been very difficult to have that start off of everything. He knows that he left chaotic things in every angle, he's saying, in this life. He knows that it was a bad start, and it was a bad ending, is what he's telling me now. I mean, but it is mainly caused because he did not love her. Okay. He didn't have that contractual agreement with her. He didn't have that bond with her in the way that she wanted, in the hopes that she had for this relationship. Okay. And he's also telling me that he's very much so glad that this is out of the way for now. Okay. He is in a motion of perspective, going within himself, trying to analyze the situations, and trying to just find peace with himself now. Okay. Now that you are in a safe zone from her. Okay. And also, he's just like, he has that faith within himself. He has faith in everything that happens, or everything that you act upon. Okay. He trusts you in all that you do. Okay. It's a burden that has been lifted, and that is moving smoothly now, that he can move away past this hold up now. Okay. He is sending you lots of love and appreciation to you, and he's saying, you got this. Even when I'm not around, you got this, because you have something or someone that helps you to all these obstacles, to all these things that are happening in your life. Okay. Hardships are going to go away now. They are going to start lifting from you, is what he's saying. Okay. He has been very sad and disappointed with all the things that have taken place. But he's saying, you know what, baby, I'm still holding out. I'm still sending you peace and love, and I'm still right there with you in all the ways. So even when you're feeling down and out, reach for me, because I'm right here with you. Okay. There's also something coming in your life in this year that is going to be for your best interest. Okay. Be aware that, there's always certain things that are hidden, but you catch it all the time. It's like you feel it, you know it, and you're like, shit, I'm hands-on, bitch. I'm hands-on. Okay. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like literally smiling at him as I say that. Thank you. Okay. So now let's see, where are we with the other stuff? Let me see here. Okay. Yes, I'm still waiting on the package, and so probably tomorrow I'll get that. Okay. Well, I'll be stopping in the post office tomorrow. Let's see. Okay, so we have that. I think that because of everything that I saw today and the way the ritual is going, I definitely feel that for quite some time we're good with this bitch. Okay, excuse my language for all of you. Tapping into your energy. So when I say that to someone, it means that you're feeling, you're sensing certain things from the ether, from the universe, or your spirit guide. Um, and so you're going within that shift and that change. Okay. It can be in different types of forms of vibration energy that comes within ourselves. And so I feel that you're coming more whole now. You're feeling and you're sensing the energy shifting within you and around you. So that's a positive vibration for me when I see that, when I sense that as well. It means that my client is going to go through a shift in this year of the way she feels about things, the way she thinks of things. If you were in a rut of negativity for so long, Pluto might have a lot to do with that, that is shifting the house. And so it might give you that uplift. But remember that with any planet, any house, any sign, uh, the world is not perfect, so we get the good and the bad, and we want to stick to the good side of everything that turns out for our best interest, right? But most of the time we get the bad first before the good, because we need to holler that shit out of the way and then come forth and embrace the good. So you've been through the bad side more than anything in the few years, so I feel that your reward will be a more pleasantly this year. We're not out of the woods yet, because Libra is a sign of stability, a sign of legal things, a sign of cutting things off. And with Pluto is about rebirth and death and whatnot. Uranus, unexpected things. So coming all together, it's almost like a bomb waiting to explode out of nowhere, out of sudden situation that you did not expect. So it's for the humanity, for all humankind, for the earth itself, anything that grows within nature that expands with soul. So just be aware of that. Having said that, you are aware that that we are in that boundary energy. And so prepare yourself and align yourself to think positive, feel positive, and just uprise yourself each and every morning. Smile within yourself, so the Lord and your higher self, your soul, can come within and say, I got this. Okay, every morning you must say that. It's a long haul. It's a life-changing situations that these planets are making, and so we need to prepare ourselves emotionally, physically, and spiritually for that. Okay, it's a long haul, slow, steady paced. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the good stuff, which is the Taurus. Okay, let's get into that one. Let's see. Okay, let's get to the other good one. Let's see. What do we see here for okay, they are ready. Let's see. Okay, so this is the thing. Let me say this. When we do rituals, you already know the process of it. You already know that it might work fast or slow paced. You haven't had any relations with this person for quite some time, and he's married. So it takes a lot longer. But slow pace wins the race. Okay? I definitely feel that when he's on his own privacy, in his own thoughts, he thinks of you. Okay? And I feel that he wants to approach you, but he also feels that you're going to reject him. Okay? Let me see where he is. He is not happy in his marriage. Okay? I don't care if he says, I love my wife, I kiss her feet and da 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 in public. He is not happy in the marriage. He feels like he's missing something, or maybe he has to work harder in that relationship than he had to work with you. For me to say that is when he's thinking about the things that he's done with you when you were together and married, it makes him think back that he didn't love you enough, that he didn't support you enough, that he didn't see the good things within this relationship, that you loved him for both of you, and he probably worked less in that marriage with you because you did everything. So you didn't give him room to do more. Okay? Now, he will respect your boundaries in this party situation because we see that he's going to be hand in hand with the spouse. So he will respect your boundaries, like not try to come and approach you. But if he happens to see you, let's say, in the kitchen by yourself, if he's in the kitchen by himself, if you're in the kitchen by himself, I feel and I see him checking you out. Like my body wants to slide to the side and my head wants to go up and down. And my eyes want to look at you up and down. So I'm sensing that he will be within that energy, checking everything about you, saying, why, is it just me or you're looking better every time I see you? Like that type of speech coming in. Okay. And you might, if that's the case, you might say, well, I'm loving myself more each and every day. Whatever it is, however you want to put it in there. Okay. I just feel that he wants to be flirtatious, but he doesn't know the boundaries. Okay. I do not want you to flirt with him. If you feel that he's coming in that form, then you go ahead, girl. You make that slow turn so he can check out all the curves in the right places. Do you know what I mean? So I want you to have a whole new outfit. Maybe like white tight ass jeans, white, so the curve can show. Maybe have a low cut shirt, you know, with some little heels, not all the way, but it's a little, you know what I mean. If you do wear a long cut shirt, get a necklace that hangs all the way down to, you know what I mean? The long necklace, not a short one, just a long one long one, okay? And maybe get a long one that has a ring, okay, in it. And then hoops also for your rings, depending, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm going based on the energy that will be sexual, sensual, prerogative, and new. A whole new you is going to come out starting today. A whole new look of your hair. I don't know what color your hair is now, but if you can go get like a nice weave that it's like a I don't know, whatever color you choose, but like straight looking, and from the front of your face, it's the hair is out, not in facing your hair, but out, you know, like long layers out. Ooh, those birds are beautiful, the way they're singing. You hear it? Oh my God, I love it. So that's a positive sign. Um, in a not a short hair. I want that wavy looking hair to go to your, like your shoulder, not your shoulders all the way, but the beginning, like all the way to the end of your neck. You know what I mean? Not long and not short. Period. Something totally different than what it is now. And it's perfect time because we are moving forward. So that means that anything you're going to do is going to be totally different and totally new. Okay? The hair, the makeup, and your wardrobe is going to be totally new. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel like you got it. You understand? And of course, the day of that party, you're gonna have to go to, you know, whatever, print some pictures, small size, because you're gonna do certain things that I will tell you with that at the day of. Um, but I feel that you being sexy enough, you being there is contagious enough for me, and will work. And when I say we, it is I and the higher self on his energy, promoting your energy, moving forward to you, not you to him. Okay. See, a lot of the times, men, when they're married, they feel like, you know, marriage has lost its sense of loving, caring, whatever. And sometimes women do let themselves go. They dress every day, pajamas, hair up, no makeup, not sexy, no nothing. And so, you know, I'm not saying that it's our fault, but it sometimes they have that to blame at fault. And then they wander off looking for whatever looks younger, looking for whatever looks hotter, and what have you. But what they realize is that they left 80% to get a 20% of a woman. Okay. So there you come years after to show him what he's missing, what he missed out on, and to look at you that after all this time, who's 80 now? Do you know what I mean? Just saying. So even though when he sees you, he kind of reminisces on a lot of the things that he had with you, and that he goes back and forth with guilt kind of situations. But I also feel that he still has feelings for you. Okay. Does he have conscious? Lately, he's been having conscious of awareness where he feels guilt. Okay. So for me, when I see that, is good, because it means that when we're working on them on the ritual, it means that we're letting everything out of the core of their hearts and their body and their mind and their spirit. So we're getting to the nitty gritty where he's feeling the intensity, understanding, you know, comparing what the marriage was with you, with him, and then understanding and seeing what literally the things that he went through. So being in this relationship is causing him to understand where he went wrong with you. Okay, what went wrong with you, and at the same time is making him trying to understand what he could have fixed. Sometimes he tries to fix it in his relationship, but his relationship, I feel that this woman is younger than him. He is more experienced. He's more of a father type like energy toward this woman. And so he's always looking out for his shoulder, you know, like, would it be done to me? What up? You know, things like that. He still has that wandering eye, which is what I'm using now to get to do what I want him to do when it comes to you. Okay. So that is to advantage for me, because that means that I will get him to do the things that we want him to do. And why is that? Because you deserve to. Because you deserve to. Because he deserves to understand, and understand that he fell on a good woman. Understand that he fell on a woman that loved him no matter what, that was willing to stay no matter what, and put up with no matter what. So we're doing it for those reasons and more. Okay. Now, let's see. You're asking me, let me see the questions again. Her, she's going to be caught off guard with you coming into the party, which also, by the way, I don't know where the party is happening at, but I would rather you show up a little bit late. Like if you know they're there at 3 o'clock, I want you to show up at an hour later, like at 4:30. You understand? Because I want you to be the center of attention. When you walk in there, everybody gets to see you. Yes, and I want those curves, that butt to move side to side, side to side. Believe me, um, it's a natural situation. I do it too, and people think I fake. No, 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 no. My walk is all that. So your walk is all that. You know what I mean? Uh, let's see. Where is the questions? Okay, let me see this. So I'm seeing what the thoughts are and where does it want to go? Movement. So let me see the movement and the second spread. Yeah, we know that number 9. I mean, you're gonna catch him. Surprisingly enough, he's gonna be very surprised on the way you are, the way you look, and all these things. And so my mouth is very dried, and I'm like, so that means that he's gonna be like, oh my god, I wish I could taste this. Yeah, like that. So because you're going to be looking like no other, I feel that she's going to be a little bit defensive. She's going to be keeping an eye on him. She's not going to want to leave him alone. Okay. Yes. Number 10. Yes. Remember, we just talked about that. He is going to be looking at reminiscing of all the things that went good and went bad in the relationship. How to see the wife? How does he look at the wife? Again, we don't see this 100% trust in the relationship. So that's good for us when we're working on someone. Advices. I do feel he's talked about you to someone. Um, I think it's a friend, like a male friend. Okay. There might be a friend that has a crush on you that he has, and he knows deep down that you have this flirt, that you're also flirting with him. He knows, but he doesn't want to take the initiative unless you take it. Um, I do not want you to take any initiatives. Okay, I want him to be the one doing so. If for a big if does not happen at the party, the most important thing is that he got to see you in the best of you, and that whatever you do that day is going to reset everything on his heart and mind and body, because the body gets pulled. You know what I mean? He's wee wee. What I feel is that there's going to be some friends of his there that are about his age, that they knew when you were to him were together, and one of those friends are going to say, you don't mind if I ask her out, you don't mind if I date her, because she's looking really good now. Every time she comes around, she looks better. I don't know what you did. That's how I feel that his friend's going to talk to him. Okay, so now let me see through the energy of his woman. Okay, let's see everything through the energy of her. Let's see. Thank you for the universe and to the heavens. Oh, yeah, she's gonna really keep a really eye on him, because she's no fool. She's going to think that you are also trying to come on to him. Yep. Anyways, deep down, she's still jealous of you. She is still jealous of you. She still sees something within you. I just feel that she thought you were going to look like crap by now. That you were going to let yourself go and just be, you know, feeling pity for yourself and things like that. So she's still jealous of you. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, she's not going to be happy. Yeah, she is not going to be happy. I definitely feel that she's going to be on to you. It is what it is. She's going to be on to you. She's going to be suspicious. She's going to think that, you know, you came to the party looking the way you're going to look to catch something or someone. And because you're going to look your best, better than before, she's going to really, really try to keep him away from you in every angle that she can. Okay? She's not going to let any eye out of her sight. He's not, no. She's not going to like it. She's not going to like the way you're going to be dressed. Well, fuck her. You're not getting her. Let's see. Would he look at her different? After the fact, they're going to have an argument because of you. They're going to have an argument because of you. She might even say that you did it on purpose, that you're trying to get him back, whatever it is. And that is why I say, I don't want you to make any movements. I want him to come to you in any way that we can get him there, okay? And just by him turning his damn face to look at you up and down, which he will, it's enough for her to blow a fit, okay? So yeah, we do know that he does talk to about you to a friend. We definitely see it here. And there's a friend of his that also has a crush on you as well. Yeah, I definitely feel that that friend has a crush on you and would like to take you out. And that friend is going to tell him that, you know, hey, you know, it is what it is, but, you know, you had your chance now, you know, I would like to ask her out. Okay. Is he going to try to talk to you? That number 9 is sticking to me. Is he going to try to talk to me about his feelings? Not like that. He will need more of a one-on-one. I'll do the best that I can to push him to say something that day, but because he is who he is, I feel that he is more of a contentment type. That he picks the right place, the right time for things like that. And before he can actually express that, you know, you're looking good, baby. You know, I think that if anything, he will try to be like walk really close to you, like trying to rub against you, you know, just to get the feel of it and see if you back off and see if you say something. Men are very tricky when they're trying to, you know, pick up somebody, um, especially someone that they've been to and then they have somebody else. They think they're clever. And let me say this again. They think they're clever. No. Um, but I feel that it will not be the right time, especially because she's going to be on to him, keep an eye on him, and just keep an eye on you, where you go, what you do, you know, if you're coming around him often. So he knows that he's supposed to stay away from you. He knows that he has to maintain the peace and not show any feelings toward you. But in this party, there will be something that it will be steaming after the fact. Okay? I think, not that I think, I feel that he will try to find any other way to contact you after the fact, because he's going to know that you are trying to seduce him. Men always think that it's them that you want, especially exes. They always think that the way you look is for them. He might even be stupid enough to say, you couldn't dress like this when we were married. You know, let's see him again. Telling you, he is gonna rethink a lot of things of his life, because he's gonna see that he has a crush on you and that he likes you, but he's afraid that the woman is going to find out. He's afraid that she will leave him. He's going to be afraid of all kinds of things. But besides that, he's definitely liking you, reminiscing, and he still has feelings hidden toward you. And yes, I like this. Now, if and when we definitely see that he would like to interfere in some kind of level, shape, or form, trying to hit it again, he would want to keep it quiet for no one to know. When all of this starts moving, when he decides to have some balls and realize that he still wants to be with you, at the very least intimately, and then see if he can rekindle anything. But in the moment, he's going to be thinking with his lower head. Do you understand? And then he's going to want to keep it quiet so the spouse won't find out, whoever he's married to or with. Okay? Because there will be divorce for sure. That's for another day, another time. Right now, I want to focus on what's coming ahead. So when this comes later on, then we can work on this person, which is her. Okay? I definitely feel because he has a wandering eye, it's easier for us to interfere in one way or another. But also, he's been very tempted to also, sleep with somebody else. There's another woman here who he had a big old thing for while being with the spouse. Believe it or not. I definitely feel that he was very close to cheating on her with somebody else. I don't know how long they've been married, but yeah. There's someone out there also younger, including that he was throwing the towel in. Okay. If that were to be the case, if she ever finds out anything that he does with any other woman, she will threaten to leave, as they did once before. and will threaten him to cheat on him and stuff like that, or do her life and things like that. I mean, she can have any other man that she wants, you know, it's here clearly. um but she's holding out for him because she thinks that she loves him and that he's properly met for her financially. Okay. If he does anything with you later on this year, definitely see that there's a big high chance that they could separate for a while, or separate from bedrooms at the very least. Okay. If he does anything stupid, that she will catch him also in this party or any given date, he will get the cold shoulder. He will sleep in a different room. They will not have sex. They will be in separate bedrooms or something to that effect while living together. Okay. The only person that will know will probably be maybe your daughter. I doubt it, but maybe, or her mother. Okay. Um, what is it that I need to see here? So what I like when I see you, I like where it lays his energy, because his energy is almost like the opposite of the spouse and then toward you. And it also tells me that after this encounter that you're going to have with him, he is going to most likely try to find a way or an excuse to come knocking at your door. Do be aware of this, because it will happen. You already know how these rituals take place. When that time comes, always be alert and always be your best. Okay? Because he will find one way or another come knocking. Any excuse to see grandkids, to see children, to see whatever. But he will find a way when he's alone to come knocking at your door after this encounter that you're going to have with him. I cannot tell you how soon after, but there will be. Okay? And so we need to prepare ourselves for that time coming around. The closer you get to the party situation, you know, if you have the date, you send me the date of that party, so I can have in place already everything that I've been working on. Okay, I need to have it in place, and it needs to be in your possession by then. So we will be in touch after today's reading to make sure we have everything in order for be ahead of that party. And because what I'm seeing here, it also gives me a leeway of what else I need to do toward his energy. um, I, I would have to push him a bit more because of his hesitancy to want to you know, forget about the whole world and then come to you. I need him to disregard whatever it is that he worried about or scared of, the spouse. I need for him to go with his guts, to go with his feelings, and also to go with his lower head to come to your direction. Okay. In other words, I don't give a shit who is there. I want him to find himself where you are. I want him to come to you and give you a sign that he's into you. Okay. So I have a lot of work to do on that. But we're going to see what we can do. Okay. Expect the unexpected for sure. Okay. Now, let me see something. Expect the unexpected. And I'm going to tell you, I just want you to think positive. And if for a long shot, he doesn't do anything and he stays as much as he can, or he'll try stay away from you, know that it's in the works. That whatever you don't see that day, you're going to see afterwards. Okay? It's in the works. Let me see something. Okay. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the universe and to the angels of the heaven and earth, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the universe and to the heaven, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, try not to think so much about his person, his other person. Okay, we don't want to give her too much attention, too much energy. Okay, yeah, don't. Definitely. It just tells me that, you know, a lot of the things that you would want to do, you can't because of her. And the same thing goes with him. A lot of the things that he would like to do toward you, he can't because of her. She's always keeping an eye on him. She's always, you know, making sure that he won't fuck up. Okay? Yeah. You would like to talk to him. And yes, he would also like to be intimate with you. Absolutely. It's not just you. He's afraid that she will find out and leave him and all these things. And you're afraid that it's going to be conflicts between you and him. Well, that will be later on. But, you know, that's for another thing. We could always shut her up and let her just disappear. Now, definitely, I feel that deep down, you would like for him to divorce her. Deep down, you would like for him to leave her and come back to you and teach her a lesson of not taking your husband or your partner or whatever away. Deep down is what I sense that you really would like. And I get you, you know. First, let's work on this, and then depending what at the end results happens between now and February to March, then we can decide where to go with that. But I feel that on the long haul, you know, if he starts making movements toward you, she is like on a hawk on him. And so it will be very difficult for him to find any way, means to get to you. You know, he will, but because of her, it's going to be, you know, it's going to take a bit more longer. But she will catch it. And this will be something that it will be on the verge of legal separations. Okay? For him, if she finds out that he's still onto you, that he still cares for you. Okay? Yeah. He might even be stupid enough to say, you know, oh, you're beautiful, all these things, but, you know, I love my wife, and I would never cheat on my wife, and, you know, just because he feels that she will keep an eye on him. And so he has to speak his, not his words, but her words. Okay? Now let me see something. I want to see something. Okay. Thank you. Listen to the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. She's jealous of every woman, actually. This woman of his is jealous of every woman, of every person that comes in his life. And he knows that if he gets to be found out with anybody, that he's a goner in that relationship. Yeah, he knows. So he tries to keep the... In reality, she would not like for you to even talk to him or see him or have any type of connection, communication with him. Okay? In reality. Because she's afraid that he's going to cheat with you. She knows behind her, she knows. Within herself, she knows that he could easily cheat with you. Again, because she does not see you in the way that she expected for you to be. Okay? Yeah. She was suspicious about another woman a long time ago, too. Did you know that? She was very suspicious about another woman. Maybe she caught them talking or something like that. But yeah. She watches everything that he does, for sure. Goes through his phone, everything. You name it. What I like about this spread, that it gives me more insights of other things. But also what I would say this is that even though, you know, everything about her is, you know, with him is like everything I do goes based on what I'm supposed to do, that she tells me what to do. Okay. It also tells me that they're really not that intimate in their sexual relationship. It's only when she wants it, not when he wants it. And there's been some jealousy between each other, him from other men and her from other women. But what I like about this in all is that it tells me here is that yes, he likes that you can still communicate with him because of the family. And she does not like that. Because of the family, you have to communicate. She does not like that. She does not want any type of communication between you two. But at the same time, it tells me here is that he's still thinking about the intimacy situation between you and him. Okay? So we have a big potential for it to happen in the future. And a big potential for them, surprisingly enough, to separate because of any kind of cheating, if it's you or anybody else. Yes, of course, she's going to want all the money, the house, and everything, if that were to be the case. Okay? No doubt that she will catch him when the cheating comes because, again, she keeps an eye on him. But what I love about this in overall is that we see you in his presence, in his heart, and in his mind. And for him to have a second chance with you is like, what happened here? So you need to have some changes within yourself, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, for anybody that comes in when it comes to love, even if it's him. You do not want to serve the plate with the same thing that was served before. It has to be different. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Think about the movie 50 Shades of Grey or something. You know what I mean? Hell, why not? Shit. As long as you enjoy it and as long as you like it, you make sure that you're the dominator now. Come on now. Put him on his knees. Oh my God. I'm thinking of this. It means that he is thinking of all that sexuality, of all the things that he could do to you. Okay. Now let's see chest. Thank you for the universe and for the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. Okay, one more. There, we are ready. Yes, as you notice, I do different types of tarot spreads for depending on the circumstances. Sometimes I charge more for this one here. Um, but anyways, this is for you. So let's see. Yeah, he's quite surprised in all the changes that are coming to him this year. Um, we definitely see that there's some changes in the home environment. I don't think that he's feeling all comfortable or well nilly-willy in his home space. Okay. I don't, and if he has, then that's going to definitely change this year. Okay. Yeah. There's someone within his family that is also ill, and oh my, let me that. I love to see that. So yes, he would love to be intimate with you sexually. I keep telling you, he's thinking about the lower head. He would like to be intimate with you. Absolutely. Yep. I mean, he'll try to hold himself back, but, and I'm going to tell you what I love about this spread right now is that I didn't see anybody else but you. Well, I did see this one here who he encountered something in the past while he with this woman that he's with. So there was he. I have a feeling he did cheated on her with somebody else. I don't know if she was aware that they actually had sex, but she was aware of some type of messages, I feel. But yes, but overall, what I was asking and what I wanted to see and hear in this spread was, where are you in his physical, spiritual, mental thoughts? And it shows me everywhere. Okay, he definitely will find you very appealing, more attractive, more put together, and all kinds of things. He'll try not to show his emotions, but eventually he'll even find a way to even come into your home, for any excuse, but it will be to see you, and see where that hits. Okay, if it comes to see you to your home, then he will be more open and he will tell you how you were looking, and how he thought of all the things, and so then that will be your leeway, your open door for anything that you want. But yes, he would like to be intimate with you. Okay, for sure. For sure. There's no doubt. Whether his body says or does differently is beyond me. But definitely, I love to see that. When I do this, this spread is precisely to see that. Okay? To see where it's heading and what is he going to do. Or at least what he desires to do. Okay? We see it. We see it. So, thank you, angels of the universe and the heavens. What advice do we have, angels, for my client? Don't think about anybody. Forget about who's going to say what. Just do you whenever that time is, okay? For whatever reasons. People will always judge. We will never do the right thing for anybody. So just do what makes you happy. Whatever you want, you go for it, okay? I keep saying that. We only live this life once, and we want to do the best that we can to be happy. Even if you're in your best behavior, people will still accuse you and do all kinds of things to be against you and put you in the lowest space. So no, do you. Fuck everybody else. You understand? I think that you'll be willing to reconcile with this person. Absolutely. Because there's still certain feelings between you and between him still preserved there. And, yes, when it ended in the way that you didn't want to, the relationship. Surprisingly enough, you'll be shocked to know that he still cares for you. The love that he should have for you, it's not in the way that you would want it, but he still cares for you. He still has some love for you. It has not had the time to actually grow in the way that it's supposed to because of all the other relationships he's had, and always thinking about somebody else, always thinking about other people, and never about the whole situation, which he should have done in the beginning. Okay. um, Eventually, with due time, after we get some type of physical action from him, we can turn that around also. Okay. And after he does some physical action toward you, then we can definitely do what we need to here when it comes to that woman. Okay. Can I do anything of that now? Yes, I can, but I need for him to come in the physical sense and have some actions toward you before me doing anything about that other woman. Okay. Can we get rid of her? Yes. Can we separate them? Yes. Can we divorce them? Absolutely. And I will tell you why. Because there are other things that we can do that is going to be strictly forward in the movement, especially if you know where they live. Be easier for us. But in the meantime, I need for him to do some physical actions, interaction, words, anything to get me to that angle to do anything about it. Okay. When the time comes to do the do with this person, sooner or later will, prepare yourself to give him the best fuck of his life. It is what it is. You enjoy it to the fullest, and you take that person like if he's a one night stand. Do him in any way that you want to, not the other way around. Why? Because this is the way it's going to work for you. Okay? He needs to know all that he's been missing and all that he could have been having. Okay? That no woman, whether you're, for example, whether you're 40 and the woman is a 20-year-old, well, guess what? You at a 40 can do what a 20-year-old can do 10 times fold. Okay? Do you know what I mean? Hell yeah. So, we're going to leave it at that, because in this spread, I see some things that I look forward for them to take place. Surprisingly enough, they're pretty. And I like what it can happen from all this. According to this last spread and following everything that we just read, predicted, you have a high chance, high chance with this person. Okay. And at the very least, he's gonna have that tremendous desire to be with you intimately, which we've seen it all along. And at the very least, it will be your choice, because if he says it and says, I would like to hit it, but I can't, at least you know. And oh my God, what we can do with that. But at the very least, you know that he is understanding that what he left, he should have never left in the first place. Okay. Can I look at this in a different scenario? Yeah, I can look at this in a different scenario. Well, there's always in 100 ways that we can look at it. You know, we also see that there is a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sun, and Rising men that you will also meet later on within this year. If you want to, it can also develop into a relationship, someone that maybe you meet at work or in his job. And you become friends to begin with, and then it can lead to something more stable. You have that high chance also. There's another chance that you could also meet someone that's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, besides this person that we're discussing. And it can lead also to a relationship. So there is a big chance for you to find someone that you can either settle with, live with, or just have some type of relationship based with someone in this year. But you have to go out there and seek it. You have to be out there, be seen, be heard, do what you need to be out there. It could even be that you actually realize that there is someone in that party that you never looked at him in a different angle, but they see you in a different angle, and that builds up and at the beginning of something, a friendship into a relationship. There is notion that you would meet someone in a gathering as well, whether it's this person that we're discussing coming coming around, and or someone within that circle coming back around and seeing you in a different phase of form. Maybe someone invites someone from their work, maybe somebody invites a friend over, and then this is the first time you meet this person, or maybe this is the first time you've seen this person in a different light. Vice versa, they could also see you in that form and say, oh my god, I never realized that, you know, I've never realized that all this time I was searching for someone and there you were. You never know. It's here. For me to say it, it means that the energies are coming together for you. Okay? I don't know if you've had a raise lately or improvement in your job also as well. Let's see what else. Some conflicts also that I'm sensing here with your family situation. A family member, or I don't know if it's a sister of some sort or a daughter. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, females. So there's going to be some type of quarrel between all these people, okay? Coming in with family issues, okay? Someone might say something stupid. Someone might say, oh my God, I can't believe she wore that. You know, whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit. You do you. You go with what you want, with how you want. People always expect something that we're not. And they always want you to stay in the way that they see you. Well, that's never the case. We develop physically and spiritually. So let you out. Do you know what I mean? Let the inner you be out, be heard, be seen. Okay? Do whatever makes you happy. Shit. Okay, thank you to the universe and to the heavens. We are going to close with that beautiful reading today. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Yeah, work. Well, I don't even know why they told me to open it, but okay. Yeah, no, work is still in the picture. Okay. Yeah, he's coming back. He's still in here in the picture, so he's coming back still. Yeah. Yes. Okay. I wanted to do this off again to clarify for myself what I'm doing and where's it heading, and I love to see this one's over here. Oh, I know you can't see it, but anyways, I love this. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That tells me a whole lot for me. And I'm not gonna say it because that's it. I don't want you to be all worried, stressed, and excited. None of that stuff. Shit. Let's get that out of the way, and let's just embrace what's coming in for you. Okay. Let's just continue working on all the good stuff that we see. And I call into the universe with that energy. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. I want to thank you for blessing us and blessing our client. Give her all the joy. Universe into the heavens, Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for blessing us today, protecting our energy physically, mentally, and spiritually, and give us light, love, and prosperity, especially to my client. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. Amen. All right. So I send you love and light to you and to yours. Thank you.